Sir, what's your name?
My name is John Casper, my man.
All right. What do you do?
I play some Vanguard and I do good at it.
Okay, let's show you. Wait, look, let's show the world what you're good at.
Alright. So, I played some Narukami. My deck list has 4 gauntlet busters in it because, I mean, if you don't run 4 gauntlets, you have issues. Oop, get those out of the way. Set those there. And then I also run 3 drill. Mainly just because of the fact you don't get gauntlet. He's still nice to ride into, especially if your opponent has to be or G assist. And then what a lot of decks don't do, I run Black Arrow Dragon just because of the fact of if you rip a crit and you put it on him, hey, he can't use Sentinels on that if he has low hand. And he's nice putting on the Excel Circle because he gains 5k. Alright, and then I also run 4 of our man Cho'o, because who doesn't like a restanding rear guard with lots of power? And then I also run 4 Zuiten, because a little extra draw power and the fact of just binding 1 unit gives him and the Vanguard 5k if your Vanguard is Gauntlet Buster.
And if you throw him out, they stack to the Vanguard, so that's nice.
Yep. 5k for every card that's bound. You bind somebody with running an Excel deck against you, they are not going to have fun against you. And then I run 4 Death Scythe, just because that extra bind is actually always nice, especially when you have to bring something up from the back row. Alright, and then I do the typical 4 Phoenix, because Phoenix is basically a staple in the deck. If you don't run it, you're crazy. And then I also run 3 Bolt Capture Dragon, because just the fact of being able to bring the grade 1 behind the Vanguard up to the front row is perfect in general, because then you can bind it and make sure he has no field. And then I do 3 Demolition, just because I need to make room for the 3rd Bolt Capture because of the last cards for my grade 1 lineup. And then I run 2 of our good friend Desert Gunner Golban. So he is also really good, especially when you put a crit on Cho'o and make people really scared. And then my trigger lineup is 6 crit, 2 front, get those out of the way, and then your typical 4 draw, 4 heal.
Nice. Any shout out you want to give?
Honestly, I gotta say this right now. Lucas Johnson, I'm coming for you, man. I'm gonna beat you one of these days.